Portugal, one of the oldest nations in Europe, has a rich history to go along with its breathtaking beaches, dramatic landscapes, interesting museums, and delectable food. It also contains some surprises such as a chapel constructed entirely of human skeletons, a village constructed out of boulders and natural springs, which are the best places for tourists to visit in Portugal. In this video, we will show you some of the top places to visit in Portugal. Number 10. The beaches in the Algarve. Scattered across 155 kilometers of golden coastline, the Algarve region in southern Portugal is home to over 100 breathtaking beaches. Not surprisingly, if you want to surf, this is one of the best places to go in Portugal. International bodyboarding and surfing competitions are frequently held at Praia do Amado, the most popular surf spot in the country, which is located on the Costa Vicentina. Families love coming here during low tide because of the striking sand dunes, cliffs, and rock pools. Praia de Bordeira, a nearby wide sweeping beach, draws nature lovers with its striking limestone cliffs, vast stretches of sand dunes, and 3 kilometers of sand. Meanwhile, children can have fun exploring the numerous starfish-filled rock pools at Praia do Amareira, which is located near the town of Algézar. Just outside of Sebres is a place called Praia do Martinhal where you can find a more relaxed atmosphere. This uninhabited beach has calm waves and a number of well-known seafood eateries that are shaded by the sand dunes. Number 9. The palaces and castles in Sintra. Some of Portugal's most extravagant palaces and castles can be found on the forested hillsides of Sintra, which is not far from Lisbon. The magnificently colorful and opulent Palácio de Pena is perhaps the most magnificent of these. The magnificent castle, regarded as one of Portugal's 7 wonders, is well known for its ostentatious romantic architecture, which combines Gothic, Moorish, and Renaissance styles. The castle was constructed in the 19th century for Ferdinand II as the Portuguese royal family's summer home. On state occasions, it is still utilized today, though. Palácio Nacional de Sintra, Portugal's best-preserved medieval royal palace, is another noteworthy sight. Its striking exterior includes 15th-century hand-painted tiles, columns, and distinctive conical chimneys. Remarkable towers and high fortified stone walls characterize the well-maintained Moorish Castelo dos Moros dating back to the 9th century. The fact that Sintra is a UNESCO World Heritage Site is not surprising given the wealth of history found in these gorgeous mountains. Number 8. The wineries in the Rio Douro Valley. Since the 12th century, Covilhã has continued to be the Iberian region's hub for wool production. The Wool Museum has a history section. Mantegas, a charming mountain town with charming houses and cobblestone streets, is an excellent starting point for exploring this breathtaking terrain known for producing port and other wines. The Douro Valley is unquestionably one of Portugal's most breathtaking tourist destinations. Travelers from all over the world come to this breathtaking UNESCO World Heritage Site to enjoy wine and take in the views of the hillsides covered in vineyards. You can visit the wineries and possibly spend the night at one of the estates that produces wine by going on a road trip. Though the roads here are narrow and frequently incredibly steep, exercise caution. As an alternative, you can take the Linha do Douro train. The railway line that links Porto with Paço de Régua and other towns is among the most picturesque in all of Europe. Many cruise companies tour up and down the river if you'd rather take a more leisurely trip. Number 7. The Parque Natural da Serra da Estrela. The Parque Natural da Serra da Estrela's untamed, mountainous terrain is ideal for hiking. With an area of more than 1,000 square meters, the park is the biggest and oldest protected area in Portugal. It is the land of terraced fields, icy lakes, gushing rivers, and waterfalls scattered across meadows covered in rocks. At 1,993 meters tall, the highest peak in the nation is also located here. Numerous hiking paths can be found in the vicinity, such as the well-traveled path that ascends to Tor from Covilhã. Since the 12th century, Covilhã has continued to be the Iberian region's hub for wool production. The Wool Museum has a history section. Mantegas, a charming mountain town with charming houses and cobblestone streets, is an excellent starting point for exploring this breathtaking terrain. Number 6. The vibrant capital, Lisbon. Some of the most well-known landmarks in Portugal can be found in its majestic capital, which is also undoubtedly one of the most charming cities in all of Europe. You will come upon magnificent mosaic-tiled plazas, fairy-tale castles, and Gothic monasteries while meandering through the cobblestone streets. Lisbon is among the most well-liked tourist destinations in Portugal because of its breathtaking architecture. In addition, you can take in the scenery by riding one of the recognizable yellow trams and indulging in Portuguese custard tart at a bakery. Number 5. The Venice of Portugal, Aveiro. The charming city of Aveiro, sometimes known as the Venice of Portugal, is well known for its exquisite canals, Nouveau architecture, and vibrant gondolas. Many religious structures can be found in this traditional fishing neighborhood, which is situated on the edge of the large Rio de Janeiro lagoon. These include the 15th century Convento de Jesus and the Cathedral of Aveiro, which is notable for its bell tower. The latter has an ostentatious marble tomb. The best views of the town and the São Jacinto Nature Reserve on the salt marshes can be had from a ride on one of the traditional malaceros that gathers seaweed. Aveiro salt, sometimes known as white gold, is renowned for its superior flavor and quality. It's traditionally been used to preserve cod, a staple of Portuguese cooking. Don't miss seeing the vibrant fish market and the pastel-colored Art Nouveau homes that line the canal while you're there. Number 4. The 9 Islands of the Azores. The Azores are located in the Atlantic Ocean about 1,500 kilometers to the west of Lisbon. This 9-island archipelago is known for its lush pastures, volcanic landscapes, and some of the world's best marine environments. Approximately one-third of all cetacean species in the world make stops over in the archipelago. For those who enjoy the outdoors, it is therefore among the most essential locations in Portugal to visit. The islands are popular for hiking, diving, and water sports, but whale and dolphin watching is what makes them most well-known. All year long, sperm whales, common dolphins, and bottlenose dolphins can be seen traveling through the area. Between April and June, it is also known that orcas, humpbacks, and blue whales visit these waters. Visitors have the opportunity to hear from marine biologists and naturalists about the region's rich marine biodiversity through a number of boat tours that depart from the larger islands. In addition to their dedication to ethical whale watching, these operators occasionally provide the opportunity to take a bath in the island's natural geothermal springs, depending on which tour you choose. Number 3. The Boulder Village of Monsanto. The Monsanto village is reminiscent of a scene from The Lord of the Rings. It is well known for its enormous granite boulders, which have been used for roofing, walls, and floors in structures dating back to 1174. Almost unchanged for hundreds of years, the village is known for being a living museum. The ruins of the medieval castle of Monsanto can also be found here. In addition, the village is known as the house with only one tile, because its roof is made entirely of a single granite stone. Visitors can enjoy an amazing 360-degree view of the surrounding landscape from this location. They can also see villagers utilizing rag dolls as a kind of magic resistance or singing along with square Moorish tambourines. Additionally, they might witness donkeys pulling people up the winding cobblestone streets. Number 2. The wine cellars of Porto. A visit to the city that gave rise to the nation's most well-known export, port wine, is a must for any traveler to Portugal. The second largest city in Portugal, Porto is popularly known as a center of entertainment and culture that rivals Lisbon. It is situated on the mouth of the Rio Douro. It features an elaborate The Chapel of Bones in Évora, a colorful mashup of medieval artifacts. Number 1. The Chapel of Bones in Évora. Évora, one of Portugal's best-preserved medieval towns, is situated in the wine region of Alentejo at the base of a mountain range. The 16th century Chapel of Bones is also located there. Thousands of bodies that were removed from the city's graveyards in the 16th century have found their final resting place at the Macabre Monument. It is estimated that 5,000 skeletons are embedded in the building's walls. It's not for the timid, but it's unquestionably one of Portugal's most remarkable travel destinations. Portugal is a stunning, sophisticated nation with lots of tourist attractions. While you are in Portugal, you can visit some of the beautiful locations we showed you. Our video for today has come to an end. If you enjoyed it, please click the like button and subscribe to see more entertaining videos.